It's a year late, but I'm finally going to take a look at the Neural DSP Mesa Boogie Mark II C Plus suite.
Should took you long enough.
As you all know, my passion for this amp runs deep, mostly fueled by its association with Metallica. The more that I've dived into the Fluff 2C version of this amp, the more enamored I've become with it. And now I want to check out the Neural DSP version of this amp. The Mark II C Plus has become synonymous with Metallica albums, and they've used it from everything from Master Puppets to Load and Reload. Yet this amp's influence extends past Metallica, to guitarists like Prince, John Petrucci, David Gilmour, and even Santana. Having waited patiently for this amp sim to go on sale, I'm thrilled to finally dive into this Mesa Boogie suite. The Mesa Boogie Mark II C Plus is revered by guitar icons like Kirk Hammett and James Hetfield in Metallica. Crafted by Mesa Engineering, its switchable lead and rhythm channels set a new standard. The legendary 2C++ modification enhances tonal capabilities with revamped preamp circuitry. Their meticulous recreation, the Mesa Boogie Mark II C Plus suite, captures every essence. Pre-effects include a compressor for cleans, overdrive for saturation, and chorus for modulation. Front panel controls offer limitless tone shaping, complemented by a 5-band EQ. Rear controls include presence, reverb, and power amp technology options. The 9-band EQ allows precise spectrum adjustment. The cab sim boasts IRs by 5x5 Studios, speaker options, and virtual microphones. Post effects features stereo delay and classic hall reverbs, all in a standalone app. Experience the reborn legacy where tradition meets innovation. So I got the plugin open here. This is just the default settings. So I've never used a Neural DSP plugin before, but it's not much different from the other ones. There's a lot more options on this one. So if we go up here, we have all of the pedals that we can use. Obviously, the amp head, and there are two different ones. You have the plus and the plus plus. Got the speaker section. You can use two different 4x12s. I think this one's a slanted. Maybe it's a straight back. And then you have a 2x12. Whole bunch of different mic options. You have the V30 from the 2004 and the 2003. And you can put in your own IRs, which is really nice. Okay, there it says. This is the slant. Oh, this is the traditional slant. Okay. So you have the standard slant mics, and this would be the, 2x12. We have a 9-band EQ here. And then right here we have the delay and reverb if you'd like it. So I figured what I'd do is just go through some of the presets, see how I feel about them, and then try to make my own. So obviously the first one that caught my eye is this one. Because it's definitely got to be the Metallica one. It uses the plus plus. I'm going to try not to play any Metallica riffs here because I would like to monetize this video. So I'm going to try and do some just Metallica adjacent riffs, but you still get the vibes from it because this sounds like just like a generic, really good generic Metallica tone. So that's the one really obvious Metallica tone that I could find. And there's a whole bunch of presets, and they actually have artist presets as well. This one's obviously got to be Sabbath. So that one's pretty cool. I like a nice clean tone too. I like that one a lot. Obviously this one's gotta be Rolling Stones, but I don't know any Rolling Stones songs. A nice double lead, wow. I'm obviously not much of a lead player, but I'll try something. That's about all I got. That's a pretty cool lead. I feel like this one would be the Metallica clean. So yeah, I'm just trying to stick to something that sounds like Metallica, but not really. Let's get back to some of the rhythm tones. I always take another Sabbath tone. This has got to be like a Doom tone, right? Sounds like it'd be a really good thrash tone. Let's see what else. The Boogeyman. Is this has got to be Anderson? No, it's not. Ooh, that's weird. What I'm liking about this so far compared to the ML SoundLab version of the 2C Plus is there's a lot more options with this. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of presets and you can do a whole bunch more with it. But that's one of the reasons why I do like the ML SoundLab one, because it's cheaper. This one's more expensive, so it's obviously going to have more options to do stuff. Okay, let's see what else we got. Feels like very like mid-range focused. Not bad, not bad. See what the release. I think this was probably for the trailer they made for it. It's a really nice touch that they put the tones that they were using in the ad for it. And then they have a lot of artist presets like Adam Nolly Get Good. I mean, he's just a phenomenal producer, so he's probably got some really good tones here. Let's see. A nice studio clean. And I'm not sure who a lot of these people are. I know Rabia because he's a YouTuber. Let's see. Let's check out his rhythm and tone. That one's not really my style, but it's okay. So now I could go in like fuck around with the cabs and everything. But I think I want to, obviously, as you guys know, Metallica, my favorite band. I want to fuck around and try and make Metallica Tone. The nice V, scoop out all those mids. Maybe just a little bit there. They had the, I believe they had the volume all boosted, but I'm not going to do that. Treble's always like a 7. The bass like right there. And the mids are like right there. Sometimes if I pull, I've never really fucked around with this before. Can I pull it? Yeah, there we go. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. Needs a little more bite out of it for sure. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's bring this gate up. What does this mean? So that's what I've heard is notoriously tricky to dial in this amp. The real one. I don't know how it compares to this. Let me consult some of the notes here. So let's see. Yeah, they put it like a 9.5, which is wild. A 7, a 2, 4 on the master, 5 there. Let's see. I'm going to try and use some of my IRs to see if that helps the tone a little bit. I think I might, although I know Hetfield hated this, I like an overdrive on mine. I think this is going to be a really fun thing to check out. I just wanted to give my first impressions on it. I think it's really cool. I need to learn how to use this because this is way more in-depth than the ML Sound Lab Fluff 2C Plus. I think that one's just easier to get to the tone that I want. This one is going to take a lot of work. The last thing I want to try is my friend over at Tone Deck. He sent me this forever ago. I've done a few videos with him. I'm going to try out his to see how good they sound on this because he does phenomenal work and he has a channel. I'm going to link it down in the description. I love the work that he does and just want to see what it sounds like. Might be a little bit too much fuzz from the overdrive. Maybe I need to take that off. Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun to play around with. If you liked his IRs, I'm going to link that in the description. He does a lot of good stuff, and he has a whole bunch. I think he has one for every Metallica album, I believe. Not 100% sure on that, but I believe he has one. So yeah, if you want some really good Metallica IRs themselves, Tone Deck has some amazing ones. He has one for most of their albums. I really love to use them. It's crazy how many features are on this thing. So yeah, I think that's a good overview of all the capabilities that it has. Oh, I didn't even get to the cab section. Like if I just went with that, turn this on, yeah, like that. You can do so much with this. You can drag the mics around, which is just wild to me. You can pull them back, bring them forward, pull them back, bring them. Like it's wild how much you can do with this. Get the mic levels, the panning. And I believe, yes, you can turn on the room sound too. Not too much room sound, but it does feel very finicky. So I'm definitely going to have to mess around with this more. But I think that was a good overview of the amp. So let me know what you thought of this amp. I still need to get used to it, but this is why it was just a first impressions video. I'd like to do more if you guys want to see it. Like try and recreate the tones from Master of Puppets and Just For All, maybe just in one video. Because I've already gone a little more in-depth into trying to recreate them, but I want to see if I can do it on this one. So if you want to see that, let me know. If you like this video, I think you're going to like this one and this one right here. I did separate videos on trying to recreate the tones for Master of Puppets and Injustice for All using the Fluff 2C Plus from ML Sound Lab. It's pretty similar to this amp, but just a lot easier with less features, but that's why it's a bit cheaper. This is over, I think, $50 more expensive, but you can see from all the features that it adds. So if you like this video, you might like either one of those. Then if you're interested, I made some guitar tones for the HX Stomp. It's one of my favorite amp modelers to use. I have guitar tones for Master of Puppets and Injustice for All on my store, and I also have 4 guitar tones that I just made for general use. Thank you for all your support in watching this. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please do subscribe. I love making content about metal guitar and the bands that I love, looking at the history behind them, and breaking down their songs. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and supported me this far. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.